Okay, so when it comes to our perceptions, right? The reason why it's like our soul is asking us to take a look at our perceptions and change them, basically modify them a little bit, you know what I mean, towards self, the value of self, right? The reason why that's happening is because we have been conditioned to believe certain things and to take certain perceptions, and these beliefs have really caused us a lot of hurt, pain, and rejection, and feeling horrible about ourselves. And I'm just not talking about me and you, I'm talking about like as a collective, you know, these perceptions that we have, specifically around like love and relationships, you know, family members, children, like, you know, those that are really close to your heart at the end of the day. Like those relationships really matter. Right? So it's like we're in a way breaking through conditioning. We have been conditioned to believe certain things. Like, okay, for example, we have been conditioned to believe that, you know, our worth and value is found outside of someone else's love and acceptance at the end of the day. Like, it determines it. Pretty much. Like, if you really, really sit down and take a look at that perception, like, it places you in a position of just, like, you just like you're nobody. Like, your energy, who you are, just doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. And that's not true. Like, think about it, y'all. Real talk. Really, seriously think about this as I say this, okay? Okay. You're this nice, genuine, honest person. Kind, extra kind. You know what I'm saying? Extra understanding, extra little patient. You're the type of person, right? Now you're learning to also, like, you know, value yourself and include yourself in your life as well. Okay, so not only do you know how to like take care of others and just really nice, like, you're also nice and kind to yourself as well. Right? You're very patient with people. Matter of fact, you're even more patient with people now. You're even more of a patient person. You're even more of a compassionate person. Like, you're learning how to like communicate in a healthy way now. You're not like, you learn how to express your feelings, but in a way where you're also taking the other person's into consideration. Like, you're very understanding, you know, of who that person is and how to, like, you know, like really have compassion for what they've been through. You know what I mean? Like, all of that stuff is there. Okay, you know, and everything else that come with you, which I don't even have to list because I already know. So just imagine if you're doing more of that, right? And someone, like whoever you're with, right, does something disrespectful or, you know, does something terrible, right? Now I can understand the disappointment behind that, y'all. But it's like we weren't like balanced with it. We were too much to the extreme of it, because it should not be the case where I'm showing up as this person specifically. Now this should just wipe out any fears that you have going to the future. I'm so serious. Okay, like the thought of you being this person and how you handle someone else's, like how you handle someone else's energy now, you know, as well as like yours, like, you know how to do that. You've been applying it, and you know, like, first of all, what idiot would do anything to mess that relationship up with that person being you? What fool would do that? Like, the value of that type of energy, like, that's valuable. That's not happening out here. And not even just to base it upon that, but just simply basing it upon yourself. Like, when you're in that energy, you start to feel like, yo, I'm really a good ass person for real. And like, now that I'm doing this, and if someone was to like disrespect it, or, you know, take it, lie, or whatever it is, right? Yes, I may be disappointed, but it's not going to be to the point where I'm absolutely devastated. My heart is hurt, and I'm going to close up myself, and, you know, someone else, next person I'm with, they're going to have to break through. I'm not doing all of that just because this person didn't see my damn value. It's my fault that you didn't see my value. I got to feel sad about that shit. I have to feel sad that you didn't see how great of a person that I was. It's almost like the reason why this perception has to change, because it's almost like, if you're looking for the validation, love, and acceptance outside of yourself, basically you're giving the person the power to be able to determine whether you're worthy or not. So if their actions show that you're not worthy, like that's what you have to deal with. Like, you have to deal with the fact that, well, I guess I wasn't worthy to this person. And the reason why that matters is because you really wanted that person to really see your worth. Like, you really wanted that person to really see who you are. So it's almost like that person's opinion about you is more valuable than your own opinion about you. That's why that has to change. And it's a process. But it's a beautiful process. At the end of the day, talking about taking your power back. Now we're talking about something. Okay.